Well, now to Hurricane Beryl. The storm is being blamed for at least 6 deaths and is taking aim on Jamaica. A disaster has already been declared.
Overnight, all airports on Jamaica have been shut down. This is ahead of Beryl's arrival. The storm is expected to bring life-threatening winds and 8-foot storm surge. Officials are warning people in flood-prone areas to prepare to evacuate.
Well, yesterday, the treacherous winds tore the roof off buildings, ripped through power lines, and pummeled parts of the Caribbean with rain. That includes St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yep, I'm homeless.
You're downstairs in your home and you hear the roof like just ripping is a scary thing. I was trying to hold my son, hold my composure.
Just heartbreaking and so frightening. Beryl is expected to run into some unfavorable conditions that will weaken it. However, winds could still reach up to 74 miles per hour and pour up to a foot of rain on top of Jamaica. So certainly a big concern, maybe not as strong as it was this time yesterday, but it's still major.
Yeah, it is definitely a major hurricane, and even as it weakens, it's still going to be a major hurricane, and it could make its approach, possibly landfall in Jamaica as a Category 4. So yeah, we're splitting hairs here. The strength is definitely going to be evident, and it is a beast of a storm. If there's any good news, it's moving. It's moving very quickly, and with these types of hurricanes, you don't want them to stick around for long, that's for sure. Here's the stats. The latest, Category 4, 145 mile per hour winds, gust up to 175 miles per hour. But here's the movement I was referring to. West-northwest at 20 miles per hour. For a hurricane of this size, that's fast. And the speed is going to help out areas like Jamaica, but it's not going to prevent, of course, the major impacts from the storm. Potentially a Category 4. This is going to be by this afternoon based on that speed. That still has winds up to 130 miles an hour. Its interaction with the island more than likely will weaken it some, along with a less favorable environment also. But then as it approaches the Gulf, it's going to be there by early morning Saturday, and this in itself can be an incubator to help these storms regenerate. So we're going to have to watch it. Therefore, Texas, I'm sure they're watching it right now because the latest trends do indicate that it is going to be in the Gulf and could turn north. Back at home, it is fairly quiet, and we finally got the summer heat back. Temperatures back in the 60s and the 70s. And this is a moisture-starved front that's approaching us right now. High pressure is still working against this, so there's a slight chance of seeing some rain. Not anticipating a washout, but I will mention the chance is there today and tomorrow, but the best chance by far will be Friday. We're not outlooked for severe weather just yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Storm Prediction Center adds us for Friday because of how things are really setting up on that day. Until then, enjoy the summer heat. Be on guard for a few storms as they could pass through. 87 for today. I'm thinking we could reach around the upper 80s for tomorrow. A warm start for the day for the 4th of July, and we'll reach highs around 88. Once again, be on guard for the storms on Friday, and we cool down to start your weekend back to the 80s.